Known for the stormy skies that frequent the territories throughout the year,
I hope I don't poop in my pants. That's all I gotta say.
It's also a region once defined by the rise of an angsty subculture.
So tonight is controversy.
And known around the globe as a beacon of technological innovation.
In 1990, I used to be a big fan of Twin Peaks, the show.
Yeah, that's right.
Barb Pexa is taking you on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. Whether finding your next home, your favorite venue, or simply living your American dream, you can do it in the Pacific Northwest. From the Puget Sound to the Cascade Mountains to the booming metropolis of Seattle, there's a little something for everyone.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Hey Barb.
Hey Diane, thanks for coming.
It is freezing.
I'm sure it's a little bit colder than San Diego, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
I don't know if I have enough warm or clothes on me, but we'll do what we can, right?
We'll just do our best. I thought we'd start here. This is here the home of the Snoqualmie Falls at the Salish Lodge. It's one of the most visited spots in all of the greater Seattle area. And one of my favorites is back in 1990, I used to be a big fan of Twin Peaks, the show.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gotten a great cult following, and I think it's really cool, kind of dark and stormy and funky Pacific Northwest. So I thought we'd check it out.
Awesome, that's it.
Okay. One of my favorite things to bring all my new clients to here is the falls. I think it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's so picturesque, the scenery itself. I love it.
It is. So right down here we've got the main falls.
Okay.
It falls way, way, way down there. The water is really flowing at a high rate today because we've had a lot of rain in the area. And it's really beautiful. From these windows right here at the Salish Lodge, you can have a really fantastic meal. The Salish is a high-end luxury boutique hotel.
Very nice.
No, just find the light in honesty, 'cause I've never been good at telling stories. Yeah, we're gonna ride this wave until it breaks. We're gonna drive all day. We're gonna ride this wave until it breaks. All I know, yeah, all I know.
All right, Barb, this has been a beautiful experience. Thank you so much for showing me this.
You're welcome.
I'm excited to see what else Seattle has to offer. What do you got for me?
Next, we're going to head down to Seattle on Lake Union, and we're going to hit up Gasworks Park. I've never totally understood why it's so famous, but it is where we have our 4th of July fireworks every year, and everybody loves it.
Okay, I'm down to check it out.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Welcome back. We're taking you on a tour of one of the coolest locations in the United States, the Pacific Northwest. One of the great things about this show is you learn all about the cities you thought you already knew. I mean, I had no idea Twin Peaks was shot right outside of Seattle. Next up, Barb is taking us on a tour around Gasworks Park. Check it out.
All right, this is pretty amazing, but what the heck is it?
You know, it's pretty interesting. This is an old site of the Seattle Gas Company.
Okay.
And they've turned it into a really popular Seattle park. We have our 4th of July fireworks here.
Very cool, very cool. And it's nice view of downtown Seattle.
Yep, this area right here is called South Lake Union.
Perfect.
And part of the reason they have the fireworks here is it's surrounded by water, so the water's just packed with boats. People come here, they can be underneath the fireworks.
Okay.
And of course, you know the company Amazon.
Of course, everybody does.
Yeah, our headquarters are right down here.
Very nice, and it feels like a movie like Sleepless in Seattle, right?
Yeah,
Got that feel?
Well, you're right. So if you look out here along all these floating houseboats out there, those are the sorts of homes that Sleepless in Seattle were filmed on. And another thing that downtown Seattle is well known for that's fairly unique.
Yeah, for sure. It's that unique look of real estate, and also just like the atmosphere is a different change from what I'm used to anyway in San Diego, right?
So yeah, I think it's a really cool part of Seattle. It's artistic and edgy and industrial. Oh my God, is that a drone up there?
Where? Oh, yeah.
Did somebody crash their drone on it? That's a piece of equipment to lose. Hey Diane, and this is the house I've been talking about, wanting to show you.
Very nice.
We are up here in Bellevue on Cougar Mountain.
Okay.
And this home is built by the Buchan builders, and they're a real classic traditional builder in Seattle. They do mostly high-end listings.
I've noticed, it's got that classic look to it, right? The vintage, but also traditional form of it.
It's very traditional. They make it just modern enough. With all the great top-of-the-line appliances and fixtures, but in a very traditional mode. But hands down, my favorite space in this house is the outdoor living room.
Of course, nice.
As you know, we're in Seattle and we get a lot of rain. So I think all home builders should put these outdoor living rooms in their houses. It's got
covered all the way through. Oh, that's cool.
Covered all the way through, gas fireplace, gas heaters. And a 48-inch grill with hood system, which is fantastic.
What type of buyer do you see purchasing this home?
My guess is probably a family, something like that. But with the main floor ensuite room, we can also have
like a
multi-generational living.
Perfect.
Which is really big in these, I would say, these days in this part of the country.
All right, Barb, rumor has it that you do something special for your buyers. What is it?
We cater and host our buyers' housewarming parties as their thank you present for choosing to work with our team. I come from the restaurant business, and it was a perfect carryover for high-end customer service, sociability. It's just the highlight of their process, we think. We send out the invitations, we send out the thank you cards, we get to mingle and meet all of their favorite family and friends, and it's really a lot of fun. Sometimes we have a little bit too much fun, but that's how we think we have a great customer base.
Well, nothing like, you're working with these clients and buyers, right? So you get to know them in the process of buying their home. So what better way than to throw them a party in their housewarming party?
We could not agree more. And it seems almost sacrilegious not to take that process all the way through and help them celebrate. We cater it, we bring wine, we bring Prosecco, we do a toast. We even have cute little aprons we've made with our team logo and our names. So we really have a lot of fun with it.
Good for you, that sounds great.
Yeah.
We live just at the trailhead of one of the many trails that run along Cougar Mountain. And you walk among huge maples and evergreens. Maple leaves as big as your head, they're just giant. This home, which sits on Cougar Mountain, 1,000 feet above Lake Sammamish, and with a beautiful view of a 10,700-foot volcano called Mount Baker, which is snow-covered year-round. I love to write thrillers that are really a combination of really good stories, interesting characters, very dynamic human conflict, but also on the edge of science. And the Seattle area is very vital to that, with the University of Washington, with the Primate Research Center, with the very modern architecture that blends in with the very old architecture. It provided a very good setting, and you could really get the feel of Seattle and the surrounding area. But also, it entered into the conflict and the challenges of, trying to move across all those different terrains and meet some of the challenges that we set up in the book. You could almost feel the oxygen levels go up and the stress levels go down. And that is how I would sell Seattle to someone just coming in.
That house is so cool. Right up on the hill overlooking Lake Sammamish, that's got to be one of the best locations on the block. It just has such a thriller feel to it. It all makes sense as to why Steve Hadden chose that location. Speaking of which, if you haven't seen his novels, go check them out. I know I will. Who doesn't love a thriller? Next up, we're checking in on one of our partners in your area. Hit it.
Lake Travis Fire and Rescue is an amazing resource for our community. I'm Autumn Lapaglia, owner and broker of Legacy Austin Realty, and today we're going to talk with some of our bravest firefighters and see what they've been up to. We're here at the Oak Hill Fire Department Training Center with the Lake Travis Fire Rescue Battalion Chief Eric Carlson. Eric, thank you so much for having us here today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So we're here at the training center because the Lake Travis community has grown so much, so our need for fire rescue has in turn grown as well. And how are you handling that as far as a fire rescue team?
We're managing very well. We're growing rapidly with our community. Like I was telling you, we've got our 6th fire station coming online, hopefully this spring. We're growing just as quick as our community.
We appreciate that. There's a lot of land and people to serve out here. And we're here at the training center today because we have how many new hires that are getting ready to go out there?
We got 10 that'll be starting on the truck next week.
Wonderful. So what are they doing here? This is a state-of-the-art facility. I know people come from all over the city to train here. What specifically are they doing to help make sure they're the best of the best out there protecting us?
Well, here at this facility, we have a lot of items that we can train them for, whether it be firefighting or some rescue training. We've got a great 5-story facility that accommodates a live fire all the way to any kind of technical rescue incidents that we normally would come across. So we use that facility to train them to respond to house fires. We also have a facility in our own district where we do medical training to prepare them for medical emergencies. And we'll train them for whether it be a vehicle accident to wildland firefighting.
Wonderful. So when you're not here training and serving the community, I know that you're part of an organization that helps with disaster and need throughout the country. Is that correct?
Yes, that is. Lake Travis Fire Rescue is one of many departments statewide that participate in the Texas Interstate Fire Mutual Aid System. And in that case, the state has provided us a vehicle and we provide staffing to respond to whatever the state needs us to respond to.
Wonderful. So you went to California recently, and before that you were helping with Katrina. Is that correct?
Yes. Katrina was prior to the I think was one of the beginning stages of the state-to-state mutual aid agreements.
Wonderful.
But yes, I did go to Malibu, California. Our assignment was actually, we went with a strike team, which is 5 engines, total about 19, 20 other people, 200 total in Texas. We all went to, in our case, we went to the Woolsey fire to help out under the TIFMAS umbrella, but and all other people in our organization have responded to Houston as well to help out with some of, whether it was Ike or Harvey. Not only do we help out with others, but we also have our own wildfire mitigation team, and I'll let Chris Ray tell you more about that.
Thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about our wildfire mitigation program in Lake Travis?
Sure. So we have a pretty unique program. Regionally, there are not many fire districts that have my position. I'm a wildfire mitigation specialist. And my primary role is to basically make our district, including communities like Lakeway, Bee Cave, Steiner Ranch, Comanche Trail, more fire adapted is what we call it. So what I do is go out with homeowners. I help identify vulnerabilities to their home, as well as help them establish what we call defensible space around their homes. It's a good proactive approach. They get a comprehensive report at the end of the assessment, and it helps them basically harden their home from wildfire.
I know my son came home last week from 2nd grade and said that he had 2 firefighters in his classroom talking about everything that you're doing and how you're serving the community. So we appreciate not only that you're out serving and protecting, but that you're part of the community, you care about the people that live here.
You're very welcome. We have several firefighters that put together a production, and it's called the Safety Squad, and they actually do a performance for every elementary school in our district. Do a big deal and teach them about fire safety and different safety items.
Well, thank you for all that you do to serve the community. We appreciate having the best of the best here to serve and protect the Lake Travis community. Thanks for joining us from Austin. We'll see you next time on The American Dream.
take it all in. The hearts have spoken. Let it begin.
Hey, Mark.
Ready to fly?
We're ready to fly.
Right.
How's this going to go? Can you tell us how this is going to go today?
You're each going to be tied together with a professional certified tandem instructor.
Good to know.
One-on-one. You're in front, the instructor's in back, and you are going to fly off this mountain, Poo-Poo Point in Issaquah, out into the blue yonder.
You ready? I hope I don't poo-poo my pants. That's all I gotta say. How high are we?
We're at 1,700 feet over the valley, 1,800 foot mean sea level. It's a beautiful view today. It's a great day to fly.
The sun came out first. We're pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Thanks so much for let's do this.
To call home. We had a moonlight and midnight blue. Into the silence we echo through. I've been waiting for so long just to find you. Just to find you. Steady.
Barb invited us here to jump off of this cliff, so we're all here together right now.
Waiting for that
Frozen,
moment.
but loving it.
We're gonna repay the favor by having Barb come out to our party tonight, Controversy, Beyonce vs. Rihanna, and we're gonna dance all night long. Yes, this is Black Gatsby, and I'm Disco
She
Shrine.
is so extra right now.
And we
Cut that last part. Cut that last part.
I'm Disco Shrine, and we are signing off the mountain like, hey.
Into the silence we echo through. I've been waiting for so long just to find you. Just to find, just to find, just to find you. Just to find.
Nope, won't, couldn't, I can't. Jump off a mountain? Diane, major kudos to you. I'm proud beyond words. While I catch my breath, we're sending you over to another expert in your market. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Holly Dees with the HD Realty team. I like to start my day with Camp Gladiator Boot Camp. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, Work It Wednesday! Woo! That was a great workout. Let's go check out my listing now. Welcome Come on in. Today we're at 11805 Ranch View Court in Steiner Ranch, located on the 16th hole of the University of Texas golf course. This property has 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 4-car garage, and tons of indoor and outdoor entertaining areas. How about we go outside and check them out? So out here we have a casita, which includes shower and toilet. We've got a wet bar, fireplace, amazing pool with a fountain and hot tub. And again, we're located on the 16th hole of the University of Texas golf course. Let's go back inside and check out the media room. Upstairs, we have the most awesome man cave I've ever seen. We have 800 square feet. We have 7 televisions, projector screen that comes down, full bar with a kegerator and a bathroom. How about we go check out the craft room now? So now that we've left the man cave, we're in a room I like to call the lady lair. This amazing craft room is a great place to make some memories with your kids or wrap some presents. How about we go check out the master now? So here we are in the master bath. This area offers his and her vanities, jacuzzi tub, shower with double heads and 8 massaging jets, California closet. In fact, every room in this house has a California closet system. Now we're in the master retreat, wonderful sitting area, doorway that goes out to your pool. This home is priced at $1.295. If you have any questions at all, please contact the HD Realty team. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time from American Dream TV.
Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what
This makes me want to move to Seattle. It's awesome and it checks all the boxes. Scenic, Twin Peaks, jumping off mountains, beautiful parks, and some of the coolest nightlife. Sign me up.
Won't stop doing what I do.